Choosing a colony is like choosing a scent of pine sol. There are so many to choose from, but really, there is only one. Lemon. I mean, the Virginia colony. As a representative of the Virginia colony today, I'm in England and I'm trying to get some people to come on over. So come join me on this experience. Alright. Excuse me, ma'am. Hi. Do you have some time to talk about the Virginia colony and its benefits?
Sure, I guess.
Okay. So, first, I'd like to start off with some cultural aspects that I really think you'd enjoy. In Virginia colony, there are many social classes, the highest of which is the gentry, which consists of landowners, merchants, and financiers.
Oh.
And that could be you.
Really?
Yeah, for
That's
reals.
crazy.
You could have power, you could be rich. Come on, I have a little something that will give you a taste.
Oh, I'm excited.
Let's climb to the top of this mountain together. Take it in, ma'am.
Wow.
This is what it would feel like to be in the gentry.
That's
To
so
live a
cool.
life in the Virginia colony. How does it feel? How does it feel to be on top of the world? To be a part of the gentry if you move to Virginia.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, one thing about it is we all have to worship in the Anglican Church, because we have to.
Oh, what if I don't want to be part of the Anglican Church? I mean, I am moving to Virginia.
Well, that's how we all feel at first, but don't worry about it. You'll get used to it.
Oh, okay.
Now, don't let that deter you. We're also a very progressive colony. We may still have slaves that work in the fields or do household things for us, but there are a few freed slaves who can own land of their own.
Interesting. I've heard of that before.
Yeah, it's quite amazing if I do say so myself. Another amazing thing is some of our economic opportunities. The Virginia colony has very fertile land, some of the most fertile in the world, and we are known for growing rice, indigo, and tobacco.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of money if I say so myself. And that's not all. We have a very lucrative trade industry with the Native Americans.
Cool. I also heard that there was some gold in Virginia.
Sadly, that's just a rumor. I wish. We thought there was going to be gold, but there really is none. But that's okay because tobacco is a real big moneymaker. We also have many tools and inventions like the broad axe, graphite, and jewelry draw plate, which would help you if you decided to go into a jewelry or blacksmith field, which are also very popular.
That's a lot of options for a career.
Yeah, unlike where you're living now. You could even get your education on by going to the colleges of William and Mary.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah, please consider moving to Virginia. Oh, and by the way, nothing I just talked about is really possible for you since you're a woman, but...
What?
Oh,
wait.
No, that's nothing.
What?
Have a blessed day, man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, bye.
Now, you may be asking, what are the negatives of moving to the Virginia colony? Well, considering Native Americans and Virginians have had a few disputes, like the King Philip's War and Powhatan War, tensions have risen around land, and more specifically, hunting land for Native Americans. So you may want to stay clear of the Powhatan, Monacan, and Cherokee tribes, just to name a few.
Oh, hello. Hi. Are you a single young white man interested in learning some basic information about the Virginia colony? Alright, so in the Virginia colony, the gender distribution is mostly unmarried men, such as yourself. And since it's still the beginning of the Virginia colony, gender roles are mostly ignored in favor of survival. However, if you are a woman in the future, you might be subject to the patriarchy once you become more established. And like I said, we're still at the beginning. We have about 350 people in our colony. However, by 1760, it'll grow, we're estimating, to about 340,000 people. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I thought so. If you were to move to the Virginia colony, your life expectancy is about 40 years, assuming you live past childhood. Hopefully that'll improve with time. Our government structure is super revolutionary. Would you like to hear about it? I thought so. I would love to hear about it. We have this thing, it's called the House of Burgesses, and it's a parliament-like structure where the members meet with the royal governor every year. He's elected. Well, he's not elected. He's chosen by the king. He's super cool. They decide on taxes mostly, which are super important to someone like you who would own land. There are also lots of other democratic elements like elections, which you get to vote in, and representative assembly from those elections. Like I said, men have voting rights if you own land and you're over 21. We'd be super excited to have you come and join our colony. Thank you for your time.
Some honorable mentions of the Virginia colony are the most important document, which is the Virginia Declaration of Rights, which was later used as a model for the Bill of Rights. The biggest troublemaker is Francis Bacon because he led a rebellion for the rights of former indentured servants. The MVP is John Rolfe for introducing tobacco to Virginia. The biggest asset was tobacco, which was later known to be the biggest cash crop in the colony. And the biggest obstacle was the starving time, which was one of the first winters, and people had no food, and many starved to death, and some even turned to cannibalism.
Virginians hold their values closely and cherish their Anglican Church. The laws of this wonderful colony are based on the laws of God. Come to Virginia if you too value family worship, farming, and locally made artisan goods. As diverse as the colony is, even freed Africans have the privilege to own their own farms and even their own slaves. Everyone has a place in Virginia.
You may be thinking, what benefits are there moving to the Virginia colony? Well, many come for the large amounts of the economic opportunities. With the valleys and mountains leading to the coastal plains, Virginia soil is perfect for agriculture and for growing cash crops, but most importantly, tobacco. The cultivating and exporting of tobacco became an essential component for colonial America's economy.
That's all, folks.
More importantly, money. And I'm like, that's not all. That's weirdo. That's weirdo. Stalker alert. Right now? No.
Hey, Sabine, how are those citations coming? Oh, yeah.